Hello and welcome everyone to our new session. So here we will be studying the banking and financial awareness. A very good day to you all. Myself, Pragya Saxena. And why are we here? What is the basic, the basic objective which we used to talk about? So here we are preparing, or we are currently about to study about for the local bank officer. What is local bank officer? In short, you can call it, and you should call it LBO. See, if you have gone through the current newses or the current notifications, then you would definitely be coming to know that the Indian bank, it has provided and offered a wide range of vacancies regarding the LBO 2024 upcoming post. Okay, so Knowledgist is offering you currently a whole new batch, a whole new session in which you guys will be getting live classes. Recordings will also be provided to you just in case you missed any of the live classes. So it will act as a backup plan for you as well. Okay. And we will also be providing you a wide range of mock tests. So if you want to attain success and if you are having any kind of further query, then you can contact us by using our WhatsApp number, and the link of the batch, the new session is being provided in the description box to you guys. Okay, so coming to the session now, without wasting much time of ours, let's start the banking and finance session of today. We will be covering this whole session of 30 minutes in the form of multiple choice questions. Is this much clear? So yeah, coming to the very first question. The very first question of the day, what is it asking us? Friends, it is asking us, it is saying that please, friends, tell us the number of the years that has NEC Corporation India been selected as the system integrator for the PFRDA trace. Now here comes an additional information that this question is important. Why? Because two of the major important things have been noted here. First, the name of the NEC Corporation has popped up. Secondly, it's talking about or revolving around the PFRDA trace. So the options are whether 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years. So we have to tell the number of years that has NEC Corporation India being selected to work as the system integrator for the PFRDA trace. Now, firstly, let us talk about what is this NEC? What is this NEC Corporation India? Is it any kind of corporation, any company? What is it? So NEC, it is basically, friends, it is a leader in the integration of IT and network technologies. Okay, so it's basically a company which works or which leads the work related to the integration of IT and network technologies, and it has been working for like more than 100 years. So you can say that NEC has already provided more than 100 years of expertise. In which sector? In the sector of tech, that is in the technological innovations. Why? Because it provides solutions for empowering people, businesses, and society. Three of these at the same time. Now, second question arrives, what is the work of a system integrator? What do we mean when we call someone or anything as a system integrator, when we regard anything as a system integrator? So system integrators, pardon, see, system integrators, they basically perform various kind of tasks, such as they undergo the work of planning, they do the work of regulating, testing, and they also maintain the computer operations. So whenever any company or any person works, the whole platformed work, that is of planning, regulation, testing, all these three at the same time, along with the work of maintaining the computer operations, we call that thing, that's organization or that person as a system integrator. There are a number of services around us which provide this work, which act as a system integrator. First example is of Deloitte. Okay. Next comes the name of Contingent, IBM, Oracle. Okay. So these are, what are these? These currently work as the system integrator. Clear? Thirdly, here we have another thing. It is the name of PFRDA trace. Now, what is this PFRDA? Do you know? See, PFRDA trace, it is basically a tool that will help the PFRDA. PFRDA is the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. So, this Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, it has introduced a new tool. What's the name of this tool? Its name is PFRDA Trace. What will it do? It will digitize and automate the operations of PFRDA, which is the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Now, here comes the time of the question. Who is the current chairman of PFRDA? Who is the current chairman of PFRDA? Anyone? Is there anyone who wants to answer? Okay. Yes, Sohan, a very good evening to you. Amit Kumar has already answered. The correct answer is option D according to him. Okay. So anyone knows, currently I can see a number of students are watching this session. Anyone knows the name of the current chairman of PFRDA? Who is the current chairman of PFRDA? Anyone? I'll be waiting for a few seconds. No issues regarding it. See, we have to move together. So definitely ma'am will have to wait for you guys to reply. Anyone? Who is the current chairman of PFRDA? My question is that simple. Okay, no issues. So the current chairman is Mr. Deepak Mohante. Clear? Here we are talking about PFRDA, which is the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. See, this particular organization, it was being founded on 23rd of August 2003 and currently is being headquartered in the New Delhi, India. Clear? So this is whole about the question. Now coming to the correct answer. Let us see what is the correct answer over here. So yes, Nivas Rathod has answered right that the current chairman of PFRD's name is Deepak Mohante. Okay. So now coming back to the question, our question is simply asking for how many years. We just have to tell the number of years that has NEC Corporation India been selected to work as a system integrator for which organization or for which regulatory body for the PFRDA trace. Okay, which is a tool of PFRDA. We have gone through it. So whether 3, 4, 5, 6. So the correct option is, friends, it's option D. So yes, one of my friends, that is Amit Kumar, is correct over here. The correct answer is answer D, that NEC Corporation India has been selected as the system integrator for this PFRDA trace for a period of 6 years. Rohit Patil is also answering. The correct answer is according to him is 6. Yes. So this is going to be the correct answer. That is option D. NEC, Ravindra Nayak. NEC I have already told, but no issues. I would repeat it. NEC, it is basically a company. It is a leader in the integration of IT. It basically revolves around the IT and network technologies and it has more than an experience of 100 years. Okay. What do? It provides technological innovation to implement the solutions so as to empower the people, businesses, and society. Clear? Next question here comes. What is the purpose of this PFRDA trace platform? We came to know that this trace is a tool which works for the digitalization of the PFRDA, okay, which is the pension regulatory fund of ours. But what is the main purpose? How come it works? How do it work? So whether it do the investment management work, whether it regulates and supervises the compliances, customer relationship management is done by it, or the financial accounting is done by it. What does it work? So Amit Kumar is saying option B is the correct answer. Let us check the correct answer. Yes, it's option B. That is PFRDA trace. It is designed for tracking, reporting, analytics, and the work of compliance for the intermediaries and also facilitates a workflow for PFRDA department. Clear? So Sohan, the correct answer this time, my friend, it's option B. Coming to the next question, which is asking, yes, Rohit Patil, regulatory and supervisory. Okay, so now coming to the next question, which is asking what is the primary target market for Union Bank of India's UniPremier branches? So here we just have to tell the name, the primary target market for Union Bank of India. So the options which we are being provided with are urban areas, metropolitan cities, rural and semi-urban markets, or the international customers. So whether the UniPremier branches of the Union Bank of India, they do primarily target on the urban areas, on the metropolitan cities, rural and semi-urban markets, or they work or revolve around the international customers. So Amit and Rohit are saying option C. Now Ravindra is saying that B is the correct option. Now answer me, who is the current chairman? If you talk about Union Bank of India, who is the current chairman of Union Bank of India and where are the headquarters of Union Bank? Anyone wants to answer? Who is the current chairman of Union Bank of India and where are the current headquarters of Union Bank? Anyone? Anyone wants to answer? Okay. Yes. Yes. Ravindra is saying correct. Headquarters are in Mumbai. If we talk about Union Bank, then the headquarters of Union Bank are in Mumbai and the current chairman's name is Mr. Srinivasan Varadrajan. Okay. So he is currently leading as the chairman of the Union Bank of India. So now coming to the correct answer, it is option C. Yes, you guys are correct. UniPremier branches are especially or specifically, they are designed for the high value customers in the rural and semi-urban markets. And they revolve around whom? They revolve around the rural and semi-urban markets on a sole or on a primary basis only. Clear? Now, moving forward, coming to the next question. Next question is asking the feature that is being highlighted as part of the UniPremier branches services offerings. So we have to tell, we came to know that this whole branches, UniPremier branches, it revolves around the rural markets. Okay. So now what is the main feature which is being highlighted as part of this branch? What do it offer? What do it provide as a service in a proficient or on a primary basis? Whether it provides 24/7 customer support, access to a personal relationship manager, free international transactions, or it provides investment advisory services. What is the main thing that it provides basically? Anyone? See, this time I must be looking forward for your answers. You guys came to know the whole history of this UniPremier branches in the previous question of ours. Now at least answer what is the correct option over here. What is the main or the highlighted feature of these UniPremier branches which it provides? So two have answered already. Vaibhav is saying option B. Amit and Nivas are also saying option B. So yes, my friends, the correct option is option B. Okay, you three, everyone is correct with this question. The correct option is option B. That is, it provides access to a personal relationship manager. So what is the main feature which you will be getting, which is the highlighted feature of the UniPremier branches? It is the access to a personal relationship manager. Clear? Coming to the next question. Next question, mark this one as important. This is asking what is the total costs of the new INR swap window under the revised framework for the SAARC countries. Now, हमें क्या बताना है? What are we supposed to tell? We are supposed to tell the total costs of the new INR swap window. Okay, and this is being revised under the framework for the SAARC countries. Now, here comes the question, what do we mean by this term which is being written as costs? This is the collection of written or spoken text. Okay, So whenever anything is being collected, the data is being collected in a written or in a spoken form, in the form of text. This is what we call as a corpus. So we have to tell the total collection. Okay, here we are talking about the collection of the new INR swap window under the revised framework for the SAARC countries. Now, what is SAARC? This is the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. It whole combines and forms the abbreviation which is being called as SAARC. That is the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. And what is it? It is a regional intergovernment organization and geopolitical union of states in the South Asia. What is the name of the countries that are the members of the SAARC one? The member states are Afghanistan, okay, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, and Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Clear? See, this SAARC, this organization, which is the SAARC countries, this collaboration of these countries, it comprises 3% of the world's land area. Okay. 21% of the world's population and 5.2% of the global economy, if you talk about the latest data of the year of 2021. Clear? So this is all the thing which we have to answer about this question. We have to answer the total costs that has been collected under the new INR swap window under the revised framework for the SAARC countries. Whether it's of, these all are in rupees. Clear? So whether this is under 100 billion, 250 billion, 500 billion, or 750 billion. So few have answered. Nivas is saying B, Ravindra B, Rohit is saying 250. Okay. And Vaibhav is also with the option that is 250 billion. So the correct answer, yes, it's option B. That is the new INR swap window has a total cost of rupees 250 billion as part of the revised framework which is being proposed for the SAARC countries. Clear, my friends? Now, this is another question and it is, you can say, an integrated form of the previous question. Here you have to answer how many SAARC member countries are eligible for this revised currency swap facility. So whether the number is 5, 6, 7 or 8. Clear? What is the correct number? Vaibhav is saying D, Sohan B, Amit is also saying B. So the correct option is, maybe Amit and Sohan have answered this for the previous question. Okay. So the correct option is option D. So who is with option D? Vaibhav and Nivas Rathod both are saying option D. The SAARC currency swap facility is available to all 8 members. What is the name of the 8 members? Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Clear? Now, coming to the next question. Important one, it is also important. Yes, Sohan is saying the headquarters are being in Mumbai. Next question is revolving around GNPA, which is the gross non-performing assets. Here we have to answer what was the gross non-performing assets ratio of the scheduled commercial banks, which in short we call as SCBs if you talk about the March month of 2024. So whether it's 3.9%, 2.8, 3.4 or 2.5. So firstly the question arises, what do we mean by this GNPA ratio? See, gross non-performing assets is the, what is it? It is the total amount of a bank's loan that are classified as non-performing before any kind of further provisions are made for potential losses. Okay. So what is GNPA? It is the total amount of a bank's loan that is or that are classified as non-performing before any provisions are made for the potential losses. Clear? And at the same time, how can you calculate this GNPA ratio? If we talk about it, the way or the method or the formula of calculating GNPA, then it can be calculated by dividing the total GNPA by the total assets of the bank. If you divide the total GNPA by the total assets of the bank, then you get, what do you get? You get this GNPA ratio, which is being asked in this question. And if any bank is having high GNPA ratio, what does it indicate? It indicates that a bank has many unpaid loans and may be experiencing financial problems. So not everything that is at its peak or is increasing is good. One of the example is GNPA. If a bank is having high GNPA, then it shows the number of unpaid loans, maybe they are high, or the bank is also experience any kind of financial problems. Next term over here is the SCBs, which is the scheduled commercial bank. What is a scheduled commercial bank? Basically, friends, it is a commercial bank which has been included in the second schedule of the RBI Act of 1934, and thus they are being called as a SCB or a scheduled commercial bank. So anyone wants to answer for this question? Purvi Singh D, Amit D, Ravindra C, Nivas B, Amit D, Sohan B. Okay. So yeah. Now the correct option is option B. That is the GNPA ratio of SCBs in March 2024. It was 2.8%. And this 2.8% is a 12-year low. So being the GNPA ratio low, is it a bad sign? No, it is not a bad sign. It is at least or at most a good sign. Because if the GNPA ratio is low, then it means that the number of unpaid loans have been decreased and the bank is not undergoing any kind of financial threats or any kind of financial problems. Clear? So now, coming to the next question, we have to talk about how many open-ended debt schemes were found under stress by the RBI in April 2024. Next question is talking about the open-ended debt schemes. We have to tell the number of this open-ended debt scheme which were found under stress by RBI in the April month of 2024. Now comes the question, what do we mean by this open-ended debt scheme? See, an open-ended fund or a scheme, it means a mutual fund scheme. That is why it is called open, because it is open for buying and selling at any time. Okay, and in other words, you can say you can buy or sell units of open-ended fund schemes at any time. There is no maturity period in open-ended funds, which means that you can remain invested in this scheme for as long as you want. So whether the number of these schemes is 15, 20, 28 or 35. Anyone wants to answer? Okay, Purvi D, Nivas C, Rohit Patil C. So yeah, the correct option, friends, it's option C. Clear? That is, the RBI found 28 open-ended debt schemes under stress in the April month of 2024. Coming to the next question. What is the next question asking us? It is asking what was the total assets under management AUM of the stressed debt schemes which is being identified by the RBI. We have to tell the total assets under management, which is AUM, of the stressed debt schemes identified by the RBI. Now, what is this assets under management, friends? It is the total market value of the investments which is managed by any person or entity on behalf of its investors. Clear? So whether this AUM is of rupees 1.5 lakh crore, 1.76, 2.0, 2.5, everything which is in the option is in rupees and is in lakh crore. So what according to you is the correct answer? Anyone wants to answer? Purvi Singh B, Vaibhav Singh 2 lakh crore, Rohit is also with option B. So my friends, the correct option is option B. That is 1.76 lakh crore. The total AUM of the stressed debt schemes, which is being identified by the RBI, it was of 1.76 lakh crore rupees. Next question is asking, what is the maximum loan amount that can be availed through SBI's MSME Sahaj for invoice financing? We have to tell the maximum loan amount that SBI's MSME, which is of name Sahaj, it can avail for invoice financing, whether it's of rupees 50,000, rupees 75,000, rupees 1 lakh, or rupees 1.5 lakh. See, what is SBI? We all know it is our country's largest state-run bank. Okay, so what has it introduced? It has introduced MSME Sahaj. What is it? What is this Sahaj? It is a web-based digital business loan solution. What do it do? It allows the MSMEs to avail finance against their GST registered sales invoices of up to rupees 1 lakh in less than 15 minutes. So here I myself told you the correct answer. And the another term which is being popped up here is the invoice financing. What do we mean by invoice financing? See, invoice financing is basically a credit facility that allows a business to borrow money using high value unpaid invoices as the collateral. Okay. So why do we basically use this invoice financing, friends? We can just get the funds. We need to meet the immediate cash flow requirements to purchase any inventory, repay dues, pay vendors or employees, meet the marketing expenses, repay debt, and a number of more works you can do by undergoing this phenomena of invoice financing. Clear? So yes, the correct option is option C, which means Purvi, Nivas, Rohit, Amit, all are correct. Okay. So yeah, customer can avail finance against their GST registered sales invoice up to rupees 1 lakh through SBI's MSME, which is of name Sahaj. Next question is asking, who has been recommended for the position of the chairman of the State Bank of India by FSIB? So whether the name is of Ashwini Kumar Tiwari, Vinay M. Tonse, Dinesh Kumar Khara, or Chala Srinivasulu Shetty. Anyone? This answer must be easily remembered by one of my students. What is the correct option? Ravindra is saying option D. Purvi is also saying option D. So yeah, the correct option is option D. That is FSIB. It has recommended Chala Srinivasulu Shetty for the position of chairman of SBI. Nivas, Vaibhav, Rohit, everyone is with option D. So here, what is the correct option? The correct option was option D. I guess this much thing is clear to everyone. Coming to the next question. It is asking, what is the sustainable range of credit growth according to the RBI? RBI has provided in its new guidelines a new sustainable range of credit growth. What is it? Okay, what is it? So whether it ranges in between 10 to 12, 12 to 14, 16 to 18, or 18 to 20. Anyone? Anyone knows the answer? Purvi is saying option A. Okay. Anyone else? Yogesh C. Nivas Rathod is saying C. So the correct option is option C. Okay. So Purvi, the correct option is option C. That is the RBI stated that credit growth within the range of 16 to 18% is sustainable and is beyond which is may lead to higher impairments. Clear? Next question is asking the CD ratio. What was the peak CD ratio recorded in the December 2023? Whether it's of 75.8%, 76.8%, 77.8%, or 78.8%. Now, here is the question that what do we mean by CD ratio? This is credit deposit ratio, which in short or in a popular manner, it is being called as just CD ratio. It is the ratio of how much a bank lends out of the deposits it has mobilized. RBI has not stipulated a minimum or maximum level for this ratio, but a very low ratio indicates that banks are not making full use of their resources. So if the CD ratio of any bank is just keep on lowering, decreasing, demoralizing at the same time, then it means that that particular bank is not making full use or undergoing the full input process of the resources which is being provided to this bank. So, did anyone answer? Let me have a look first. No one answered this question. You will just be answering when ma'am will be asking you. So, Amit is saying C. Hari is saying C. Yogesh D. Purvi Singh D, Nivas D, Rohit A, Amit D. Okay, so this question is quite confusing. A, D, A, D, A, D. But here we are talking about CD. So the correct option is option D, my friends. That is the CD ratio, which is peaked at 78.8% in the December month of 2023. Next question is asking us, who received the Risk Manager of the Year Award 2024 on behalf of the RBI. So Risk Manager of the Year Award 2024, it was being received by whether Shaktikanta Das, Rajiv Ranjan, Manoranjan Mishra or Michael Debabatra Patra. Anyone? Anyone wants to answer this? Ravindra Naik is saying C, 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 C. Not a single C is enough for you? But okay, he's saying that Manoranjan Mishra is the correct option. Vaibhav is with option A, Nivas option A, Rohit is saying option A. So my friends, the correct option is option C. That is Manoranjan Mishra. Clear? So who is correct? Ravindra Nayak has answered this correctly. Shri Manoranjan Mishra, Executive Director of RBI, accepted the award at the ceremony in London. Clear? Yes, Rohit Patil is also correct. So next question is asking what has been the trend in the return on equity of Indian banks according to CLSA. See, here we are talking about the trend which is going on in the return on equity of the Indian banks. If we talk about the information which is being provided by CLSA. So firstly comes to the question, what do we mean by this return on equity? See, return on equity is basically a measure of the profitability of a business in relation to its equity. So in a formula, in the form of a formula, if you want to write it, it can be written as ROE is equals to net income upon the average shareholders equity. Okay. So ROE is equal to the fiscal year's net income. Fiscal year's net income is equal to the return on equity, that is ROE, divided by total equity and is indicated in the form of percentages. Clear? Next comes the name of CLSA. So what is CLSA? Basically, CLSA Limited, it operates as an independent brokerage and investment company. And this company provides equity brokerage, execution, corporate finance, asset management services to corporate and the institutional clients. And CLSA also serves customers on a worldwide basis. Now, tell me, where are the current headquarters of CLSA and when was CLSA being founded? This is the last question of today's session. So answer this one wholeheartedly. Where is the current headquarters of CLSA and when was CLSA being founded? What is the founding year of CLSA? Anyone wants to answer this? Anyone wants to answer this, my friends? Okay, so Arpit is saying Hong Kong. Yes, that's correct. CLSA's headquarter is in Hong Kong and it was being founded in the year of 19 85. And CLSA, it is the Commercial License and Support Agreement. Commercial License and Support Agreement. That is all about this question. Now coming back to the question, whether the trend in the ROE, it has declined since FY 2011. It is at its highest since FY 2011. It has remained constant since the financial year 2011, or it has decreased over the past decade. Which is the correct option? Anyone knows the correct option? Okay, so Ravindra is asking what is CLSA's full form? See, CLSA's full form is Commercial License and Support Agreement. Okay, it's Commercial License and Support Agreement. Clear? So, the correct option of this question is option B. That is, it is at its highest since the financial year 2011. Nivas Rathod is correct. CLSA noted that the ROE of Indian banks is at its highest level since the financial year of 2011. It also indicates improved profitability. Clear? So yeah, my friends, that's it for today's session. We will be meeting with more questions on the same time and same platform with same person, of course. So yeah, now summing up, is everyone having any kind of query or any question? You can ask. I'm waiting for a minute more and then we will be ending today's session. Are the classes going on a good basis? Are you getting what I'm trying to teach you? Or is there any kind of point or thing which we should be concerned about? Because we, the team of Knowledgist, we do try our level best to provide you the finest material which can act as a new sword for your exams. So is anyone having any kind of query, any question? After this session also, you can check the description box and you can contact the team using our WhatsApp number. Okay, so Purvi is saying, ma'am, kal mera RBI ka paper hai. A very, I can say, I'm not getting words Purvi right now because I have been knowing you from last few days. So all the best, Purvi, of course, that's all I can say. And do your level best. This is the 11th hour, you can say, no need to study further and just try to relax yourself. As much you can relax your mind, just relax yourself. If you do yoga, meditation, do whatever makes your mind happy, positive, wholesome, and relax at the same time. And I hope your exam is going to be wonderful. And do contact me after your tomorrow's exam. Okay, I would love to see and love to hear from you the experience you got. Okay. So yeah, that's all, my friends, for today's session. We will definitely be meeting tomorrow. And till then, have a very good day. All the best to everyone for the upcoming exams. Do study hard. This is the time to study hard. And so yeah, good night. Signing off, Pragya this side. Bye.